What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Gabos, and we back on another one. Yo, I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. I was even gonna make a video till later on tonight, but Kyrie Irving is demanding a trade. We lit. We is lit, bro. Like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, Kyrie Irving he's asking to hit the market. Sign me up. Yo, Rob Pelinka, make that move happen, bro. Make that move happen. I'm hearing all the negative feedback that this kid is getting. Like, bro, people are sick and tired of Kyrie Irving. Not me. Boy, what you want, Russ? Man, look, Russ. Man, listen, I'll help you pack my damn self, bro. Schroeder, get them all out of here, bro. Picks, give him 2 picks. Listen, I'm not in the business of being realistic here. This man is talented, bro. This is a walking bucket. This is a walking 30-piece. And if I got to trade Russ and his 8 turnovers and his 6 Man of the Year award trophy, y'all could have that, bro. I'm here for this. And people are bashing Kyrie. Like, let's be honest. Do we remember that KD asked for a trade request prior to this season starting? Do we have amnesia? So why y'all bombing Kyrie for doing the same damn thing? The man just got drummed by 42 to Boston with no help. And then I'm hearing it's the contract negotiations, this, that, and the third. I'm not mad at it, bro. After what Brooklyn kind of did to Kyrie by not really having his back over that whole, the Jewish comment, this, that, and the third, I can't blame him. The man wants to get paid. Y'all trying to put stipulations in his contract where, like, you know what I mean? He got to follow certain rules. Bro, cool, understandable. I want out. Sign the Lakers up right now, bro. What are we talking about? And I understand he's a MAGA hat short of Kanye West. I get it, he's a headache. But if there's a migraine that I would ever sign up for, it's in the form of Kyrie Irving. I want him on the Lakers, bro. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
What do you think of this trade request?
Idiotic. Let's get that out the way. Here's a guy in Kyrie Irving that for the last 3 years, who's gotten most of his money, but missed more than 50% of his games, enters the last year after this offseason. Obviously, the situation that he got himself into earlier this year was unfortunate, but he resurrected himself from that. Was playing spectacular basketball, leading vote getter amongst guards for the All-Star game, playing outstanding basketball and reminding everybody what an absolute flat-out superstar basketball player he is. No one questioned that. All we ever questioned was, can the man go the rest of the season without being any kind of distraction if he's going to have a chance to get his money?
He hasn't been a distraction.
And lo and behold, he pulls this. And why? Because the Brooklyn Nets had the temerity, the unmitigated goal, to say, play the season. We'll see. Because we haven't had you for a full season without any drama. And here he is again. For a guy that's looking for a long-term deal from another team, there is no question about what you're getting when Kyrie Irving is on the basketball court. The only question mark regarding him is his commitment to not being a distraction and to going out there and performing. And the fact that he's made headlines with this, all it did was serve to remind everybody out there he's spectacular. We'd love to have him in our uniform so long as we don't have to make a long-term investment in him because he cannot be trusted. He just...
Keep it a being with you. All this shit is cap. Screw what everybody's talking about. At the end of the day, Kyrie Irving is responsible for Kyrie Irving. He owes nobody nothing. This is a business. It's one of those scenarios where if if Brooklyn wanted to cut him, they could. And if, yo, bro, they tripping, man. I hate when people getting their feelings about what a grown man wants to do with his life. Kevin Durant asked for a trade when the season started. Hello. He wanted to be out of here too. Brooklyn ain't it.
World of that.
So, Stephen A., if you're a GM for some of the teams that we've talked about that have the space to trade for Kyrie Irving,
I would.
The Clippers, the Lakers, the Mavericks, the Heat, as some of those teams, would you do it? Would you make that deal?
It depends on what I'm getting rid of in return for his services. If I'm getting a superior basketball player, and in the midst of all of that, I'm getting rid of players and contracts that I don't want on my docket, sure. But that's entirely different, Malika, than making a long-term commitment in him. Because you're not obligated to do that just because you trade for him. He can talk about where he wants to go all he wants to. But if there's not a market for him to get a long-term contract, then he has to accept whether it's staying in Brooklyn or going wherever he ends up going. Because there's not a market out there for somebody that's willing to give him a long-term deal. That's the situation. He doesn't have the leverage that he thinks he has.
I'm looking at our news bar. It says that Kyrie has maintained interest in the Los Angeles Lakers. Before we let you go, Stephen A., your thoughts on a potential reunion between LeBron James and Kyrie Irving?
That would be absolutely spectacular.
Make it happen.
If the Lakers were able to pull it off. But in order to do that, they'd have to send away probably Russell Westbrook. If you do that to get the $47 million off
Russell
your
Westbrook.
books,
Hello.
Brooklyn would have to reunite KD with Russell Westbrook. How you think KD gonna feel about that?
Right.
And so, regardless of what everybody is
KD
saying,
wants out.
I consider that scenario highly unlikely. Impossible? No, but highly unlikely. I'd love to see Kyrie Irving in Tinseltown with LeBron and Anthony Davis and see what that materializes into. But the bottom line is the Lakers would have to give up a haul to get him. The Brooklyn Nets would have to accept and embrace that haul, and that's a lot to expect. So I consider that to be a highly unlikely scenario.
Damn. Man, I ain't going front, man. I'm going to keep my hopes high for the Los Angeles Lakers, man. LeBron need help. Westbrook ain't it. Them boys on that Laker team ain't it, bro. If he wants to go to L.A., listen, and this is why I love thinking for myself, bro. I don't give a damn what none of these guys are complaining about. Kyrie making noise, Kyrie being a distraction, Kyrie in the media, this, that, and the third. Y'all trash. Brooklyn Nets are trash. Kevin Durant wanted out of this organization way before Kyrie made the request. Hello, the man wants a max deal. You're not trying to give me all my money because of for the past? All right, cool. I want out. What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? If you wanted to cut me for not performing, you could. Would there be outrage over that? No. So what's the problem with him wanting to dip out? You're not trying to give me my money. At the end of the day, like what are we talking about here? And this is the thing that nobody's talking about, right? You remember what Kevin Durant did to OKC a couple of years ago when he violated, right? And went to Golden State? What did OKC get for Kevin Durant's services? Hot take. Not a goddamn thing. Not a goddamn thing. Not a bag of chips, not beer, not sneakers, not a shape up, not a comb, not nothing. They got nothing. Kyrie's giving y'all the heads up. Yo, bro, before this offseason pull up and I walk away and y'all get nothing, I'm requesting the trade so you could get something from me before February 9th. So you got about a week. You got about a week to make something happen. But nobody's praising him for that. He could have easily played the regular season and then walked out and, okay, I would have been a free agent. He's giving Brooklyn the opportunity to get something in return, and nobody's highlighting that. What are we talking about? Instead, what are we doing? We do what we always do. We bash the man. We bash the man. I get it. He's a migraine. Sign me up. Sign me up. Know what I mean? Because the best aspirin is in L.A., and his name is LeBron. What are we talking about, bro? Yo, make it happen, man. I ain't hearing all this jazz, bro. I ain't gonna sit in here. I don't feel bad for the Brooklyn Nets. I don't feel bad for Kevin Durant. It is what it is. Just make it happen. I gotta see Bron, Kyrie, AD, and we're bringing the championship to Los Angeles, bro. That's all I care about, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let me know what you think in the comment section regarding Kyrie requesting a trade from the Brooklyn Nets. You know me, I read all comments and respond to all of them, man. But what some exciting time, bro. Football's been a little slow, but we got some drama in the NBA. Mamba out.